Gill, you visited my firm to deliver training, and I know you go to lots of other firms, so why do you think it makes sense for a firm to invite you in for training?
The great thing really, Lucy, is that you've got the opportunity to drill down into what they need for them. So you've got the opportunity to look through the kind of different levels of understanding in the firm, the skills and the different areas of law. So obviously I do wills, probate, trust, tax and elderly clients, but it does give me a chance to look at those different areas and say where's the priority. So it's an opportunity to have a discussion about the topic. Yes, good, but it's also an opportunity for the people in the firm to talk to each other about, for example, files they've got. So it's a great opportunity for a senior solicitor to be able to share real life experiences with a junior solicitor, particularly if that junior solicitor is struggling with the topic. They can see, well, actually it's hard for everybody because, and then it gives you an opportunity, from my perspective, to intervene and say, well, have you thought about doing things this way? Are there actually processes and procedures that we could include and make things better? So instead of it just being all in the head of the senior partner, it's a chance to spread that expertise and give them a chance to share it with other people. Secondly, it's an opportunity for me to look at the objectives they've got. So it might be part of a series. So for example, over a period of time, they want to get a certain group of people up to speed on trusts. So we might start and organise a modular system over time. Different people might come to those sessions at different levels. So you might have someone doing trust accounting, might just come to the bit we do on that. It might be about the drafting, so you might get some solicitors to do the drafting to come, but at the core of it might be the trust administration group. And of course in smaller firms that could be the same person doing it all. So it could be a modular approach to why they need to do things carefully and keep the records appropriately. And obviously the main thing is to always say, well, what is the pain that they're suffering and how can I ameliorate it? So they go away thinking that was well worthwhile.
I mean, that sounds terrific, Gill, but it also sounds expensive. Can you talk me through the economics?
Yes. Well, I think obviously someone like me coming in for a day, you're paying for the event. But of course, a lot of preparation has gone into that. And obviously, if we use a lot of different ideas, then I've had to prepare lots of different things. So yes, there is a cost to it, but it will be fixed. It will be known in advance. And obviously what matters isn't the amount, although of course clients have to prepare for that, but at the same time, it's getting value out of it. So you get lots of added value with me coming in. As one of my clients said to me recently, it was great. It was like having a barrister with us all day. In other words, you can get the chance to ask me all sorts of supplementary things that come into the mix. So not only do you not have to have all those people traipsing off all day away from fee earning and having to pay for the transportation of them as well as the cost of the course, you've got me there not just from the period of hours I'm talking, but you've got me there over lunch, over tea, you've got me to talk to people, and that way you get a lot of value for money out of it.
So is the emphasis on training, Gill, or can you provide other things in-house?
Well, the benefit again of working alongside a firm, especially if one does it for a period of time, is that you can help them with processes and procedures as well, or coaching and mentoring individual people. So there's a whole range of things you can then start to offer because you've been there observing. So the training might be the start of it. For example, with Blake Morgan, I did a lot of training for them based on going in on a regular basis and talking to them, designing the training. But then, because I was going in frequently, the staff were familiar with me. I could talk to them about practical problems they had, and also I could observe that I was getting a lot of technical queries about a particular topic. So, for example, they were kind enough to let me run with a project on the European succession regulation, where I was able to design for them lots of paperwork. So questionnaires for the client, questionnaires for the staff, fact sheets, instruct counsel, come back with a really good set of tools such as flowcharts, so they could basically add to their own learning management system, but also really get down to what the clients needed to know, what the staff needed to use, and have tools to do it. So training is one factor, but the consultancy kind of comes alongside it because you can observe what that training has highlighted that's missing, that some extra work on a consultancy side can actually provide.